looking at the schedule to start the season, I definitely had some concerns. I had a little bit of concern over the schedule. It looked like a tough schedule to start the season. I was kind of like, there was kind of doubt over like, is this going to be a 3-7 start? Like maybe a good start would be 4-6. But the Raptors have come out and started 5-5 on the season. I think that's quite impressive. And again, showcases a lot of optimism about potentially where this team is heading at the moment. I'm just like really enjoying Raptors games right now. I think it's a very fun watch at the moment. And it's been probably like a good amount of time since I've been able to say that. I used to, like last season in pockets, I was just kind of dreading watching this team and doing watch-alongs, just having to sit through 3 hours of an NBA game. But right now, I'm really entertained by this team. Even in a 130-120 loss recently to the Philadelphia 76ers, I am feeling good about where the Raps are at. And I thought they played pretty well, all things considered, in that loss to the 76ers, which made them 5-5 on the season. At the moment for the Raptors, their offense looks great. And statistics do back that up. The Raptors have a top 10 offense in the NBA based on where we currently stand with the offensive rating. 116.4 in terms of offensive rating. That is great stuff. I mean, we kind of needed, like, we kind of hoped that the defense would be the strong suit. They did come into the season preaching this defensive first sort of mentality, and they ended the season really well defensively last year. We kind of bought into that in the summer because at the end of the year it was so good. We kind of bought into it, even though we knew it was a really easy schedule near the end of the season. But the offense has been the stronger portion of what the Raptors are doing. The defense has kind of let them down in a few spots. But then again, it has improved as the season has gone on, and their defensive rating is now down to 114.2, which is 15th in the NBA. So middle of the pack for defense, and one of their two is in the top 10. That's kind of where we need to be. And above average in one spot and average in the other. I kind of felt like it'd be top 10 defense and then average offense, and that would be good enough for us. But ultimately, the offense seems to be taking the reins right now and driving this team forward. And it's been over 2 years with this coaching regime, and it's kind of feeling like they're starting to piece it together on the offensive end of the floor, and they're getting enough defensively. Like they're 15th in defensive rating, having started incredibly poorly on defense, having a not healthy Jakob Poeltl to start the year, and he's so vital to what they want to do defensively. I gotta say, the defense should continue to climb in these standings, and like I said, the offense already looks quite sharp. Like, I'd love to see where the Raptors rank half court, NBA team half court ratings, because they were pretty high in terms of their half court offense to start the season. And that was obviously a bit of a concern for the Raptors. I don't think I'll be able to pull it up, but I saw going into like the last few games that the Raptors were top 5 in offensive rating. I would still suggest that they're top 10 in half-court offense. And it's not just all these statistics that are exciting and are keeping us satisfied here. It's also the fact that, like, we're watching these games and it looks good. The Raptors are looking good at the moment. It's very much passing the statistical test, and it's very much passing the eye test from my perspective. So hopefully that can continue for the team. But I think, again, there's a lot of optimism that is going to continue, and that the defense is continuing to get better. That's fun. So let's look at, where things are heading right now for the Raptors. Like I said, that was kind of the tough portion of the schedule. It starts to lean out a little bit. Upcoming is a Tuesday game against Brooklyn, which the Raptors, it's away at Brooklyn. Brooklyn are 1-9, so that's a game you really should be winning, and hopefully they do. Tough game away at Cleveland, sure, but then you're away at Indiana, who are 1-9. The Hornets are not that good. You're away at Philly. It's another tough test. And you have Brooklyn again at home, Cleveland at home, Pacers again at home, Charlotte. The schedule really thins out in this stretch here, and we're already 5-5, and I already think we're playing with a bit of a free hit having already gotten our first 5 wins in the first 10 games of the season. On top of like the schedule kind of leaning out, 2 key dates where the schedule has leaned out for the Raptors is in the NBA Cup. The Raptors are 2-0 in the NBA Cup. Their next 2 games in the NBA Cup are coming up against, and I think both these games are at home, coming up against the Wizards, who I said are 1-9, and the Pacers, who are 1-9. So there's a real opportunity for the Raptors to advance in their NBA Cup group. And like, let's be honest, guys, it's certainly an opportunity for the Raptors to win all. I don't want to jinx it, but it's certainly an opportunity for the Raptors to win all 4 games of their NBA Cup group, advance to a knockout phase. And for a team that's trying to grow and ascend, the NBA Cup, take it for what it is. It's not this huge thing, but maybe it will be one day. But for now, it isn't. But for the players, maybe they're treating it that way. I think it will be valuable experience, and I think they will cherish the opportunity to go on a little bit of a run in the Cup. And I think Raptors fans will like that as well. We've been like completely out of like nowhere near qualification out of the group stage in the previous 2 iterations of the tournament. It might feel good to have some success there. And like I said, we got the tough wins. We got the away win against Cleveland. We got the away win against Atlanta. Now just at home against the Wizards on the 21st and the Pacers at home on the 26th. That's what's standing in our way here, and I feel pretty good about where that's going. On top of like all the positives for the team at the moment, individual players are looking really good for the team. Like the 3 players you want to see the most out of are playing well. First of all, Brandon Ingram is averaging 21 points on 51% shooting, not shooting the 3 ball as well as he could, but like shooting from the field very well, putting up like solid numbers in the assist and rebound categories as well. Overall, like great performances. Like what is his true shooting to go with it? True shooting percentage is 60. That's fantastic. RJ Barrett has started the season fantastically well. He's averaging 20.7 points on 55% shooting from the field, almost 40% shooting from 3. His true shooting is also going to be up there. His true shooting on the season is 65. That's outstanding. Scotty Barnes has been great to start the season. I had concerns. I did based on Scotty Barnes' preseason. Like his shot selection wasn't where I wanted it to be. His aggression wasn't where I wanted it to be. All the other stuff was great. The playmaking, the defense, his rebounding, how he reads the game, his demeanor, his attitude, but his aggression on offense to get to the rim wasn't quite there. That's kind of changed in the NBA season. He's averaging 20 points. He's averaging 50% from the field, 45% from 3. His true shooting is going to be up there as well at 58%, much improved to the 52, which is very bad, which it was last season. So Raptors offense passes the stat test, passes the eye test. The defense is getting better and looks solid statistically, and I think has a lot of room for improvement with Jakob Poeltl hopefully getting healthy. The Raptors are in a really good position in the NBA Cup. The Raptors' 3 key players are playing very well, and in their 4th one, and Emmanuel Quickley is starting to pick things up. Like, yeah, there is a lot of reasons to be optimistic about this team and a lot of reasons to be exciting. Everything seemingly right now is moving in the right direction for the Raptors, and it seems like the only thing that will derail things at the moment is injuries, because we handled that tough part of the schedule, and I think like this Raptors team should be smelling blood. We can really take advantage of the upcoming schedule and put ourselves in a really solidified position in the Eastern Conference.